up, guys? This is Ajax, and this will be my review for The Fate of the Furious. Fast and the Furious 8. Who would have thought it, right? 8 movies into the series, and it's still going on. And I gotta admit, movie was pretty okay. It wasn't like the best movie in the world, but you go into these movies with low expectations because you're not gonna get an Oscar-nominated film out of the Fast and the Furious. Well, that's my opinion at least. But just expect to have a good time with the movie. If you like to see things go boom on screen and you like gunfire and like random ass explosions, this is the movie for you. Just like me, I like booms and fire shots and stuff like that in a movie. So the story was basically set up in the trailer that Dominic Toretto goes rogue. In the trailer, we didn't know for what reasons, but Dominic Toretto gets recruited by the new bad guy in the series called Cypher. And then when I heard that in the movie theater, I was like, holy crap, they're gonna go the Metal Gear Solid route with Cypher. For the people that play Metal Gear Solid, well, the whole series in general, you know what I mean when I talk about Cypher. Well, let's continue on. Cypher is the name of the new bad guy in the movie. She is a she. Is that blonde chick from the trailer. So, the only reason why Dominic joined Cypher in the first place because Cypher has Elena and Dominic's child. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, somehow Dominic Toretto became a father sometime off screen or between the 6th and the 7th movie. I don't have time to do timeline details, but we're just gonna roll with it. Dominic's a dad. I don't know if they're just trying to replace as the Brian's child from the 7th movie, since Paul Walker is no longer with us in this world. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. We miss you, brother. We miss your acting. The family needs you, Brian. Just saying. But that's why Dominic goes rogue, because of Elena and the child. And I just love Cypher's right hand man. As I wasn't even watching Game of Thrones for about a year, so I know the main characters' names from Game of Thrones, but I was like, oh my god, is that guy from Game of Thrones? Is Jon Snow's right hand man? Just don't criticize me that I don't remember the name. But all I know is it's a guy from Game of Thrones. Oh my god. I kind of fanboyed. My friend and my brother, they were like, they don't watch Game of Thrones, so I was the only one who was like, I know who that guy is. He's in Game of Thrones. Not even said during the movie. He looks so weird wearing some modern day clothing. He's missing his clothing and the sword. That's all he was missing. Well, back to the story at hand. Well, it's anything you expect from a Fast and the Furious movie. Racing in the beginning of the movie, that one race that you get. That one race you get in the movie. That's pretty sad to say. That's what Fast and the Furious has become. It's become a heist film. Or some type, a mindless action movie. I don't know. But the team trying to do everything to stop Dominic Toretto, and then they know people aren't gonna question the movie, but people do. It's how is this stunt even possible? How can cars drive without any drivers? They drive automatically. Well, they do in reality, but how do you hack a bunch of cars? And they just look so stupid on screen. I'm sorry. But in the last movie, in the 6th one, they brought down a big ass military plane. Now they're being chased by a submarine and they somehow destroy the thing while driving cars. It's it gets to the point that that's what you expect. The family or group gets into some bullshit. they take the enemy out, and then let's just get to the fact that Jason Statham and his brother are with the crew now. And then you're just wondering, it's like, okay, Owen Shaw, bad guy, 6th movie. He had Letty on their side, brainwashed. And that's the only reason why Dominic hated the guy. Jason Statham, Deckard Shaw. The dude killed Han. The dude killed Han. And now they're working with the crew. How do you accept the guy that killed Han? And that was basically the whole reason for the 7th movie. Was to avenge Han. I just don't get it anymore. The Shaw brothers they're awesome in the series. But I just don't understand the logic. How do you go from like 1 or 2 movies to forgiving them and now they're part of your crew? Oh, let's help out the people that try to follow our plans and stuff. And then like it turns out that they both were used by Cypher, and now they have a reason to join Dominic's family because they want to take down Cypher. But long story short, a bunch of action sequences happen. Dominic rescues his child. Sadly, Elena doesn't make the cut because she got killed by the guy from Game of Thrones. But she got shot off screen because we're like, well, she got shot off screen. They're gonna bring some bullshit scenario that, oh, she didn't really get shot. Yada yada. If they do bring her back, I just give up on the logic of this series. Like, she doesn't have to come back. And then The Rock, out of all characters, he decides that, like, oh, I need to be a father to my daughter in the movie. Because, he realizes that all the stuff he's doing is dangerous. So it's like, no, I want to spend time with my daughter in the end of the movie, But, he gonna come back for the 9th movie. Hell, he makes bank out of that movie. Dude, it made, like, $500 million, like, opening weekend worldwide. Why not? You're gonna get a big ass paycheck out of it, Rock. But whatever. Now we have the Owen brothers with Dominic's family in the end of the movie, and they get the baby back. And then Cypher is still alive, so they finally have a main bad guy for the series. Hopefully, because they're saying they might go to 10 movies. So expect Fast 9. What, 2017? I would say around 2019. Oh god, they are gonna the 9th movie in 2019. They both ended 9s. Whoa, mind blown. And not really. It's just a coincidence. But The Fate of the Furious. It's a good movie. If you're one of those people that likes to rip on movies, you could totally nitpick this movie and tear it apart just by poking at it like, that's not possible, that's impossible, that's bullshit, yada yada. So if I were to give this movie a rating out of 10, I'm gonna have to give it like a 6.5 because it wasn't as strong as the previous movies. Excuse me. 6.5 because it wasn't as strong as the other movies, and plus this is the first movie without Paul Walker, and people wanted to scope out this movie to see what they do without Paul Walker. It's gonna work out eventually because the 7th movie will always be the Paul. This is for Paul, and this movie was like, it was fate to make this one because Paul Walker said he wanted the series to go to at least 10, so they're gonna fulfill that wish. But let's see how the series continues in the 9th movie, and let's see what Cypher comes up with in the next movie. All I know is if they go the Metal Gear route, I'm calling it. And if I were to take a guess where the 9th one might go, I've been saying this for like maybe the last movie. It's like they're eventually gonna get the space. If they get the space, I'm gonna say I called it. Because how higher can you go? They already jumped out of planes. They already fought a submarine. The only thing left is space. Oh god, if they do it, I'm gonna laugh so hard in the movie theater. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, Faith of the Furious. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out because I have the whole collection so far. Might as well add the eighth movie, right? But as always, this is Sagex, and I'll see you guys next time.